Hello everyone, and today we are back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video, and today we're going to be showcasing Tankidescent. I'm going to be running a brawny, robust set with very sluggish and health amulet as my item. The moves I have are Hyper Sting, Primal Slash, Parasitize, and Dodge, and I have Watcher. This Loomian attacks with boosted strength when it is the last to go, meaning if this Loomian goes last, I get to do a little bit of extra damage. And I have Dodge, just so I could heal some health back. The TPs I have on this is 116 in the health, 4 in the energy, 200 in the melee attack, and the rest is in the melee defense. 116 puts us at 209 for the health amulet. And then the team I have around Tankidescent, I have a Wraith because, I could Shatter, place Barbs, Fade Away with Pivot, and I have Shadow Sprint for a priority. I got Zeppelin to get rid of Barbs, and it's also a wall breaker. I got Krabtana as my revenge killer. I got Pyrolin as another ranged tank, plus it can be a revenge killer and wall breaker if used correctly. I got Garbantus as my melee tank, and is also another wall breaker and can also poison Loomians. And the last Loomian is Venilin, so I can throw poisons and stall. With that out of the way, let's see how Tankidescent runs in battle. Alright, we're into battle number 1 with Tankidescent. And this team looks really good for it. There's a Tata that's melee. Your Snack's melee. Dorgo could be melee, although this could have Dark Surge. Eliguana isn't the worst, and Dokamore has potential. So there's potential with this team. There's potential that I can utilize this. I'll bring you because you look amazing. Actually, do ya? I just realized that my 3 range tanks are all weak to Earth, and he has a Gargoyle attack form. So that isn't the greatest thing in the world. I'm debating on which other Loomians to bring. He has so many fast Loomians, it's kind of rough. I'll bring you. I'll bring... I mean, you would outspeed that, so I'll bring you. And I'll bring you to stall break that, although... Actually, no, I'll bring you because Icicle Traps. And I'll lead off with the Zeppelin. Zeppelin on the Gargolem, that is okay. Because I can actually kind of damage this with Resonate. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to just do as much damage until he swaps out into his Eliguana. This thing kind of stinks. Considering I didn't bring it. Okay. Well, this is rough. This is bad. Let's slide. It's the only play I have. I didn't bring Eliguana to Ahsoka Tay's. And I don't want anyone else on my team. Oh, he just went for Zip-Zap. I lived a hit at least, so that's good. Lived a hit. But his Gargolem's at full health. Okay, goes Tata. That's perfect! Tankidescent! Tankidescent comes on in, so we'll head right into it. We'll head right into Tankidescent. And yeah, that's perfect. I can go right into you. Temper Thrash, that will do a decent chunk, but it won't do... Okay, it's not very effective. Yeah, Tankidescent is really good. And I think he now knows what I'm trying to use. I'll go for the... What is it going to use? Poison? I'll just para. Because it gives me HP back, and it's always good to get HP back on your tanky Loomians. So, I'm going for the Parasitize. I hope he doesn't go Gargolem. I kind of hope he goes Eliguana, honestly. Or, if he attacks again, I can get Tata down to the yellow, which will be perfect. I'll get it into Shadow Sprint range for Wraith. He kind of doesn't know what to do, honestly. Like, he doesn't know what set this is. I could set up. I could be... Oh, no! Well, no, he might know what set I am, because I healed. I healed HP. So he probably thinks this is going to be Tankidescent. Well, let's see. Let's see what he does anyway. He does go into the Eliguana. This thing is rough. Though I get a lot of damage on it, but it won't be enough to OHKO. Well, I do a lot of damage to it. It's probably going to heal with Rejuvenate. So I'm just going to para again. Yay! I love Tay's Loomian! Please just KO it. Okay, I just KO the Eliguana. So, that's good. At least I can actually KO the stupid thing, so that's good. I can actually KO the Eliguana. That's a good thing. But now I'm tased. Which, that's not the end of the world. Like, it's still useless against the Tatub, so it's not the end of the world. Brought in the Dokamore, which... What can Dokamore do to me? It can place icicle traps. And it can click Earthquake. Gonna go into Zeppelin. Okay, Zeppelin. And I'll go for the Resonate to predict the Gargolem attack form coming in. Because he's gonna expect me to go for a Mudslide to get rid of the traps. I could have also went for a Gust, but I don't want the potential chance of a Baffle. Awesome, I get to chip the Gargolem attack form. Awesome. That's amazing. Oh, I just one-shotted it, so it's not even Clutch Plushie. Awesome. That thing's dead. That's a good Loomian to have dead. If he goes Tatub, I'm willing to switch into Tankidescent. Goes Novadius, which outspeeds. Not great. Not great at all, honestly. Because I don't know what set this is. I'll just Mudslide. I think I'll sack the Zeppelin. It went for an Outburst. It is melee. It is a mix. I think it is mixed melee. I'll go Pyrolin to get rid of one layer. And then I'll go into Tankidescent. Because he's going to use a melee attack. I should have just went Crabtana. Oh, he swapped into Tatub? Dokamore. Okay, ain't the worst. That isn't the worst. Problem is, I can't get rid of Poison Barbs. Which is kind of a problem. I kind of can't get rid of Poison Barbs with you. All these are contact. All of those are contact moves. Which is a problem. So yeah, I'll just go for a Hyper Sting. He baffled. Oh, that's even better for me. It's really good that he baffled, actually. I don't care if he goes Tatub. I could care less if he goes Tatub. I'm happy that he baffled. He probably expected me to outspeed him. But I didn't. He goes into... Dang, went into that. Although it is a Tatub, so it's not the end of the world. I'm willing to just go for a rest here. Get my health back. Because I need health back. This is the only thing keeping me alive against the Tatub. So I gotta keep the Tankidescent alive. Just specifically for this Tatub. I get a rest off. He's gonna go for a Jungle Jitsu. Do some nice damage. But it won't do enough. It might get me down to here. Yeah, that... Jeez, Tankidescent, that was on a rest. I'll go for the Parasitize. That was awesome. That worked perfectly. Now, I hope I can get my attack off. He's going to rely on me getting paralyzed 6 times, which is scary. Yep, there it is. There's the paralyze. Although, I think I could live another one. As stupid as that sounds, I think I could live another one. Let's see, do I live another one? Either way, he's out of energy. Crit! Oh, take it. Oh, this sucks. I hate you, Tatub. I hate you. So I have an idea then. Tatub. I'll go into the Beret. And I'll click Shatter. Wait, he still has Ellie. No, Eliguana's dead. We Shatter. We Shatter on the Dokamore. Awesome. Spine Break stinks, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, we do get that up, which is good. That's up. I'll go for a... Fade Away. No. I'll go for a... I don't know who to go into. I don't really have anything for this, honestly. I'll just go for a Reflection Burst to do damage. He goes for Earthquake. I should be able to live 1 Earthquake. There we go. I live 1. And I get my Milkshake off so I don't die completely. And then there's a Reflection Burst. Does some nice damage. Awesome. Of course, it's Health Amulet, so it doesn't just die right away. But, it's how it is. It's that Tatub. The Tatab's going to be annoying to beat. I'm going to have to go Pyrolin. And what I'm going to have to do is live the Earthquake and then Oko the Dokomore. That's what I'm going to have to do. Don't click Baffle. Awesome. Clicked Earthquake. Ow, it does a ton. Something's getting severely damaged. Something's going to get severely damaged. And I don't care who it's who. Something's getting supremely damaged. Going for the Fire Breath. Something's getting nuked. And he decides for the Dokomore to get nuked, which I'm perfectly fine with. Do I live a hit? No, I don't live a poison. But his Tatab's down to no health. So I'm happy to just go Crabtana. I'm happy to go Crabtana here. On Novadius. Awesome. On Novadius. And I'm happy to just go for Rogue Assault. Yeah, that's where having this is awesome. And you lost potential clutch plushie, so I'll go for the Rogue Assault. Tankidescent did very well in this battle, honestly. Like, it did die to the Tata because I was paralyzed, but it was actually able to beat the Eliguana, and it actually held my team together, which was good. I honestly think the Tankidescent set might actually be the best set. Although this is, of course, just battle number 1. It might do worse as the battle goes on. You never know. But I'll just go for a Rogue Assault. Just do as much to this as I can. I don't know if you're boots or not. Even if you are, it kind of really doesn't matter. I have Shadow Sprint. Like, I have Shadow Sprint on Maraid. So it kind of doesn't really matter that much what it does to me. And actually, even if it is boots, it has to click Timber Thrash. So, yeah, it's not even boots. So I just won straight up. Yeah, Crabtana! Carrying me yet again. Who would have thought? Let's head into battle number 2. Alright, battle number 2 of Tankidescent. And ranged attacker, driving force Loomian, ranged attacker. Awesome. I love it. This is the worst possible battle for this. But he does have a Scampy, so I guess I can bring this for the Scampy, but the Scampy can also set up. So I'm going to have to poison the Scampy first. Like, I'm going to have to do stuff for it in order to get this thing in. I'm going to bring Marae because I kind of need you for the Stratosaur. Have to bring you as well because you hard carry. Bring you to Gust. And last Loomian to bring. I don't know, honestly. I think you might be the best thing to bring. Honestly, you're probably the best thing to bring. No, I can't, because I'll bring you instead. And I'll lead off with the Tankidescent and see if I get a good matchup. Matchup on the Gargolem, which I don't have Hydro Slash for. But there's also the potential chance of it to set up. So I'm going to go for Hyper Sting. He places Icicle Traps. I didn't bring Pyrolin, didn't I? I didn't bring Pyrolin. Oh, no, I did bring Pyrolin. So that actually did a decent chunk to the Gargolem. That actually did do a decent amount of damage. So that's good. That's a good start. I'm going to swap out so these Icicle Traps aren't going to be terrible for the rest of the fight. And then I'll probably go Zeppelin, click a Gust. Oh, he swapped out into Scampy. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate. So he's going to go for... Although... I don't want to go Zeppelin. Personally, I don't want to go Zeppelin. I personally don't want to go Zeppelin. I could also go Maraith and shatter it, but I don't think it's the best play to make. As stupid as it sounds, the best play is Zeppelin. And I'm gonna get screwed. I think this Scampy could sweep me right off the floor. Oh my god, this thing's gonna sweep me right off the floor, isn't it? This thing's gonna sweep me off the floor, isn't it? Like, let's be honest here. This thing's sweeping me off the floor. Oh boy. This thing's gonna sweep me. This is my best ranged attacker. Okay, swap. Thank gosh. Thank gosh. There's Gargolo. Thank gosh. Thank gosh I didn't Mudslide. Thank gosh I just did damage. Okay, it's a Milkshake set. I'm not going to focus too much on Driving Force. I'm just going to do damage to it. Because get this thing low, we're in a decent position. Goes for driving force, that's fine, not the end of the world. Into Pyrolin! Okay, it's not into Marate. Not the end of the world. Because I can go for a Shatter. I could go for Shatter. I could get driving force back in the Zeppelin. Okay, he just placed his barbs on. That's not the end of the world. That's not the end of the world. Shatter. Got my layer of barbs down. Gonna do nothing against the Stratosaur, but I could care less about the Stratosaur at this point of the game. I need to focus about everything else. I gotta focus about that Scampy. I have nothing for that. The Cuda comes on in. You could have Torrential Slash, but that doesn't one-shot me from this range. So I'm willing to just click Fade Away. Okay, you are melee, so that's not great. Thank gosh I just clicked the move Fade Away. I'll go Tankidescent. I think Tankidescent's the best swap into this, as strange as this sounds. Tankidescent's the best swap in for it. And I'm gonna click Para to get HP back to try to stay alive. He went for bulk up, so I don't think he's gonna have any range moves. Does have Slapdown, which that did a lot of damage, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna get a big attack off. Big boy attack. Bang! Okay, I didn't do as much as I thought. Gonna go for dodge then. Go for dodge. Waste a move. Slap down again. I'll go for the Hyper Sting this turn to try to KO it. So I think I could actually live this slap down. I think I could actually live the slap down this time. And then I could actually try to KO the Dakuda. That'll be what I try to do actually. Because Tankidescent's kind of not going to do that much for it anyway. So I'm willing to just try to KO the Dakuda. I kind of forgot about Slapdown on Dakuda. It's strange because I just used a melee Dakuda. Yeah, I lived the hit. Awesome, I live. KO! Yes! Watcher, Tankidescent! You love to see it. Now it's just gonna go Stratosaur and wreck me though, but that's fine. I'm okay. I'll take it. Or go Scampy and wreck me. I don't know. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. We'll see what you do. Thing is, his Gargolem defense form is dead. He's going Scampy because he knows that I won't be able to beat this thing altogether. I'm just gonna go for Hyper Sting. I'm not gonna dodge. Okay, just Body Crush. He just KO'd me. That's fine. I'm fine with it KOing me there. Because I'm gonna go Zeppelin. Gonna take some Barbs damage. Actually, it's Icicle Traps damage. I'm gonna go for Mudslide, just to get rid of these. So I don't have to deal with these anymore. I don't like Barbs. I don't like Icicle Traps. I personally just want them gone. So, yeah, this Scampy's gonna be the tough thing. This is going to be the thing to beat. As funny as it sounds, this is the biggest threat left. Thankfully, I outspeed the Scampy, so that's a good thing. I actually outspeed this. So it's very robust then. So it probably runs no speed investment at all. Yeah, that definitely is very robust. Did a lot of damage. Go for the Resonate. He's kind of forced to swap out. I know for a fact he doesn't want to lose this. Okay, I guess he's going to lose it. He just lost Scampy. That's good. That's the biggest threat on his table left. And it's gone. So, Melee Dakuda's gone. Gargolem Boonary. I have a... We should be fine. You know why we should be fine? We have a thing in the back. Although I could technically also just do that. Although it's not worth it. I'm just going to go for Resonate. I'm just going to go for Resonate. Resonate's the best play. I don't care if he just goes for the KO on me. Because guess what? I have a Crabtana in the back for a reason. And if Crabtana doesn't KO it, I have Shadow Sprint on my Wraith. So, I'm willing for that. I don't know if this guy's boots. Yeah, he just goes for the Resonate. I'm dead. Didn't get a +1, thankfully. Go for the Crabtana. And I'm Boots Crabtana. And Boots Crabtana is going to carry yet again. Razor Slash. I actually don't think it's going to one-shot the Boonary Zeppelin thing. But I think it's going to do a lot of damage. It's going to do a lot of damage, though. That is something I will say. I kind of don't know what else he has left. The scary thing is, I kind of don't know what he has left. He stays in. I just go for the Razor Slash. Doesn't quite one-shot, but does a ton. That does a ton of damage. Scary. Go for the Razor Slash. That should KO the Boonary, which is Zeppelin. It's still very weird. Goes into Novadius. Okay, we know your last one. We know who your last one is. That's good to know. We know what your last one is. So we know how to win the match. We know Crabtana's our win condition. Crabtana is indeed our win condition. Gonna go into Pyrolin. Because we resist your hits, although there is the Primal Slash risk. Nope, went for Boiling. Although Primal Slash is still kind of a risk. I'll go for the Fire Breath. Do as much as I can. Primal's gonna do a ton. Really a ton. Ow! You didn't need to do that much, buddy. You didn't need to do that much. And the best play to make here is to click Rogue Assault, because I get lower defenses, which will set up Wraith for the win. So yep, Rogue Assault's the best play to make. Awesome. Goodbye, Novadius. So yeah, his Gargolan defense form's dead. His Dakota is dead by the Tankidescent. His Novadius is dead. His Boonary is weak. Actually, does this Boonary just die? No, it lived at like no health. It lived at like no health. Dang, it just lived. Let's see who wins the speed tie then. Yeah, this is his last one. And no worries. I got a thing in the back. I got a thing with Shadow Sprint in the back. So, I'm not worried. I actually just won the speed tie altogether. So, Crabtana once again carries. That's a GG. Tankidescent, though, clutched up, defeating that Dakuda. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, battle number 3 with Tankidescent. Melee attackers. Okay. This is hit or miss. Very good against Sea Drake. That's perfect. If I can get this in on Sea Drake, we're in a great position. Helvantic isn't the worst, but it does also have a Gnarly Gash, so I gotta be careful. That is not the worst. It's okay. It's hit or miss. This is a hit or miss battle. Bring you for the Vesperatu, so I'm not just completely screwed. I don't have anything for Luminami, especially if that's a melee one. Bring you. Kind of have to bring you for that. And the last thing to bring... you for that, so Dokomori doesn't utterly wreck me. I think I'll lead off with you and try to get a Shatter up. That might be what I do. I want Pyrolin, though. It's just a Pyrolin. We'll be fine. We let off Luminami on the Moray, which I'll go for a Reflection Burst on. I just kind of want to see what Luminami set you are. You can't flash and flee with this Loomian on the field, so I'm willing to just see what other Loomians you have. I can't set up Shatters, though, on the Luminami, but that's not the end of the world. I'm willing to just try to damage this thing, because, again, I don't really have anything for it. I don't know if this is a range set. I don't know if this is a melee set. I kind of just want to see what you are. Even if you are a melee set, it shouldn't do that much to me. And judging by that play... I think he's a melee set. I'm gonna go into Zeppelin to threaten. To be a threat to something. Threaten the Dokomore. Yep, goes for Icicle Traps. I'll go for the Gus. I'll go for the Gus predicting Stratosaur. He stayed in. He just went for Baffle. That's fine. He just went for Baffle. Fine with that. Yep, he just went for Baffle. So my speed is at neutral. But that's fine. I'm fine with clicking Gus there so I can actually get rid of the Icicle Traps. I'm fine with getting rid of traps. Traps are annoying to be. Goes into Helvantic, which is going to go for the electric move, which I have Garbantus. So that's a good thing. This is a good thing. I can't really hit the Helvantic with you, though. That is kind of a problem. I kind of really can't hit you with this, but I know I can hit it a little, but not much. And also, that Dokomore is kind of a... not really. Nah, I'm not worried about Dokomore. Dokomore can come back in. Stratosaur, on the other hand, I don't like coming in. Especially because it's going to get a Frail Armor. Yeah, it's Frail Armor, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's... oh, yeah, it's Frail Armor. I'm just going to Marafe, you're coming on in before I utterly get swept. You're in, so I don't get utterly swept. Wow, you went Magnify? How didn't I see that one coming? I'm gonna click Fade Away, not Shatter. I don't want to miss my attack. I don't care about Luminami coming in. I gotta threaten the Stratosaur. If I can't threaten the Stratosaur, I get swept. So, personally, I don't want to get swept. Yeah, he went Luma. Or Dokomore. Dokomore's fun, actually. I get the Fade Away off. And now we know that you're a sponge. We can confirm that you are a sponge set. Awesome. Back into Zeppelin. And Zeppelin is willing to click Resonate. It's a free Resonate. That worked out perfectly. So we know you're sponge. You are not the other move. Yes, Dokomore's dead. So there's no Icicle Traps on the field. That's awesome. No Icicle Traps on the field. I still haven't went into Tankidescent yet, but I need to find the right Loomian. Helvantic. Gonna definitely go for a different attack this time. I kind of want to make a different swap. Baneful Bash, Primal Slash. I'll go Tankidescent this time. Again, just making different swaps. I don't want to go into Garbantis every time. Yeah, he went for Primal, so I made the right play then. I'll go for the Hyper Sting to do the most damage. I know you have Gnarly Gash, but Gnarly Gash isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm going for Hyper Sting to do the most damage on Stratosaur. So I can do a little bit of damage on the Stratosaur swapping in. I'm not going for a dodge. There's no reason why not to. I do live one Gnarly Gash. So that's why I'm not worried about dodging an attack. He swapped into Stratosaur. Into Luminami, actually. Okay, I didn't really expect this thing coming in, honestly. Didn't expect this thing coming in. I don't really damage you, neither. I'll go for Para. I should underspeed you. But let's see. I do underspeed you. Awesome. You do have Tsunami, which critted me. And I know I don't have any range defense, but that's fine. I get a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage on Luminami. Yeah, I'm actually winning this one-on-one. This is not a one-on-one he wants to take, I don't think. I'll do a different attack this time. I'll go for Hyper Sting. Yep, went for Flash and Fleet onto Stratosaur. That is going to be a Watcher hit on Stratosaur. So that's going to do a ton of damage on the Stratosaur coming in. Epic! Yes! Yes, that's a Watcher hit. That's a Watcher hit on Stratosaur. So that's awesome. I have a Wraith in the back as well, so I'm not too worried about Stratosaur. It's going to go for the metal type attack, but I just go Wraith. Wraith, resist all your moves. Wraith actually can beat Stratosaur, which is awesome. So I'm willing to make this swap. I'll go... Let's see what you do next. You went for Metal Blast. Awesome. I'll go for the Fade Away again. Again, I don't really care about Luminami too much. I don't care about Luminami that much. So I'm willing to just swap out. Yeah, I'm scared about Soulburst Stratosaur. That Soulburst Stratosaur is holding me back. I gotta keep Marafe alive. If I don't keep Marafe alive for this Stratosaur, and it gets a Frail Armor boost, it could sweep me. It could sweep me right off the floor. So I gotta be very careful. He's gonna go back Luminami. Goes back Luminami. I gotta keep this alive, though. If I don't keep this alive, I'm in trouble. He's gonna just try to chip me. Or I could go Garbantis here. No. That's stupid. Going Garbantis is stupid. I don't know what the best play is, though. I think I'm just gonna click away. Get my energy back up. He went back Stratosaur. No, he went something else. He went Eruptodon, actually. He went this thing. This thing ain't great. This thing's really not great. This thing really isn't great. Although I do have a Zeppelin. Zeppelin, I don't think lives the hit. But Wraith could live, though. So I'm going to go for Fade Away. Went for Mudslide, actually. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. I'm perfectly happy with that. Zeppelin is free. Zeppelin is free. The thing that's good about Zeppelin is that it actually won't activate Frail Armor on Stratosaur. So this is good. I won't activate Frail Armor on Stratosaur. He has to swap out. He still has a Helvantic, which Helvantic is scary. He went Luminami, trying to get free health. It's gonna do half your health. This is the play of the game, honestly. I'm gonna make a weird predict here. I'm gonna be odd, and I'm gonna go Mudslide predicting Helvantic. Oh, he stayed in? Didn't expect it to stay in, honestly. Not gonna lie, oh, and a crit! And a crit! Didn't expect that, honestly. I'll go for the Tankidescent play again. I feel like Gnarly Gash is his best play to click, unfortunately. Although if he does... Let's see, does he make the predict? I don't think he has any other melee attackers. That's the thing. Dang, he actually clicked the move. Although, that didn't do any damage at all. The funny part is, that didn't do any damage at all. I'll para. Oh my gosh, that didn't do any damage at all. Watch your set. Para. Ton! Okay, I didn't do as much as I thought. I thought that would do a little more, honestly. I thought I would do a little more. Okay, I'll just go for dodge then. At least I'm wasting Helvantic's energy. And I got it chipped a little. But not that much more. I'll swap out, save this for later. I'll go into the Garbantus. There you go. Garbantus is in. I'm not willing to double. I don't want to double. I'm going to click Body Crash, predicting Stratosaur. Stratosaur is worth predicting. Stratosaur is tough. His Luminami is also low, so if his Luminami does come in, his Luminami will be out of energy. So I'm willing to make this play here. Or he could go to Eruptodon, so this is probably the best play to make anyway. Nope, you went Stratosaur. Alright, say goodbye to the strat. Say goodbye. Awesome! Stratosaur's dead. That's his biggest threat. Gone. Gonna save you for the Helvantic, so I don't get utterly swept right off the floor. He has a Luminami who I can use. Luminami. That I can bring Tankidescent in on. How many does he have left? So he has a Luminami, a Helvantic, and a Eruptodon. I know what he has left. Tankidescent. The best I'm ever gonna get out of it is it swapping in on the Luminami. Unfortunately, this is the best I'm gonna get out of it. Goes for the Tsunami. Gonna do a ton. Okay, actually, I didn't do as much as I thought. Oh, this could be big, actually. I'll dodge one turn. Are you clicking Flash and Flay? Oh, as Rejuvenate. This thing has Rejuvenate. Didn't think this thing had it. I didn't think a Power Napper Luminami was going to run Rejuvenate. But now we know. Goes for Flash and Flay. Good thing is his Luminami is almost out of energy, so it isn't the end of the world. I went for Para. I went for Parasitize to try to get health back. Maybe I could, if he goes Helvantic, I could definitely keep Tankidescent alive. If not, I'm just gonna sack it. Dang, I should have went for the Hyper Sting. I knew I should have went for the Hyper Sting. But that's fine. I get a little damage off on the Eruptodon, so it's not the end of the world. I could sack this to the Eruptodon. Should I, though? Should I? Yeah, I could sack this to the Eruptodon. It's worth doing it like this because I can actually go Krabtana and get a Vengeance KO. So yeah, it's just gonna KO my Tankidescent. Tankidescent wasn't the best there just because there was only one melee attacker. But, I mean, even against Luminami, I was able to do some damage. It was able to protect my team. I'll go into Krabtana. And I'll go for the Rogue Assault. This is a vengeance boosted hit. This is a vengeance boosted hit. Say goodbye to the Eruptodon. So Eruptodon is out of here. That's good. Eruptodon is indeed out of here. So that's good. That's good to have gone. He goes into Helvantic. I have Garbantis in the very back. I have Garbantis literally in the very back. And this next play is going to determine a lot of this game, honestly. This next play is going to determine a lot of the game. Thunder Crash? Well, he's stuck. He's going to swap into Luminami, which gives me a free poison on it. Free poison on the Luminami. Bang! Free poison. I don't know if you're Mysterious Dust. Probably is. But that is worth getting on it. Gonna swap back into Marafe to get my... I'll go Marafe to get my Milkshake off. This is a very intense battle. This battles actually have been very intense. Goes for the Tsunami. Yep, tries to go for the KO. Gets me that, which is good. I'll go for the... I'll go for the Zeppelin swap. I'll go for the Zeppelin swap. He's out of energy, so I'm going for the Zeppelin swap to get free damage onto this Luminami. He goes for a wait. He's almost out of energy. He's going to take a ton of damage from a Resonate. Tons of damage from a Resonate. Almost KO'd it. He just flashes. That's fine. His Luminami's really weak. His Luminami's really weak. And his Helvantic's almost out of energy. And I have Kartana in the back. I don't have to sack Zeppelin. I don't have to. I can go Garbantis. I can go Garbantis and win the game. Garbantis can just win from here. This is awesome. I like this. Primal, good predict, but I ain't gonna do that much. Gonna go for a Battergram. Best play to make. Best play to go for a Battergram here. Yep, he's just staying in because he knows about this. He is a Boots Helvantic, which is also good to know. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll just burrow. I'm burrowing, so I can actually get 2 attacks on the... He just flailed! Oh, I made the best play! Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah, Tankidescent did very well in that battle, honestly. Tankidescent did awesome. Like, it was able to hold my team together. For a team that is... I don't know what my team is. My team, I guess, is a mix of semi-stall and bulky offense. Because I have a lot of limit. I have like 5 tanks and 2 wall breaker. 1 wall breaker and 1 revenge killer. But 3 of my tanks hit very hard. This team worked very well for the battle I used it in. And Tankidescent was actually proved some value there. It actually proved some value. I honestly think this is the best set to use on Tankidescent or on Tankidescent. There are a bunch of melee attackers. This Loomian can come in, do a ton of damage with the Watcher ability, and heal itself back with Parasitai. So honestly, this might be the best out of the Tankidescent sets. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me using Tankidescent, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!